The United States CDC just changed its guidelines again, and that is the information that I am about to share with you today.
Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean Wayz. Yes, I love my culture. Caribbean Wayz.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is Robyn from Caribbean Wayz, and I am so happy to have you here today to give you an important update from the CDC regarding travel, which goes into effect today, December 6th of 2021. This pandemic has affected every person in every industry in so many ways, and as we make it through each of the different phases of the pandemic, we are having to adjust and adapt to the changes that are constantly taking place. One industry most affected by COVID-19 pandemic is the travel industry. Millions of people have had to cancel their travel plans, some numerous times in response to the effects the pandemic has had on themselves and of their family members. Still, people are starting to travel again and adhering to the new rules and guidelines that are being put into place to protect people living in each country and to protect the visitors to those countries. It is more important than ever to make sure before you travel that you are informed of what to expect entering any new country and to follow the guidelines so that you have a pleasant travel experience. Even if you're traveling locally, make sure to check on current protocols, as some states and cities right here in the United States have their own guidelines regarding vaccination status and COVID testing. In response to the growing amount of people testing positive regardless of their vaccination status, the United States CDC just changed its guidelines again, and that is the information that I am about to share with you today. If you watch my channel regularly, you already know how much I love to travel, especially to the Caribbean and specifically to Jamaica. Recently, I traveled to Jamaica without any issues. I followed the guidelines put into place. I filled out the travel authorization form online. I got my COVID test within 3 days of traveling, and then I got another COVID test to return to the United States the day before I left Jamaica. On our channel, there are many videos of hotel spotlights for Jamaica, as well as important travel guidelines and excursions. So if you're considering a trip to Jamaica, make sure to check out our channel for those videos. Before I talk about the changes, I want to share 5 important travel tips that I have found to be very helpful, and I hope you find them helpful as well. 1. Make sure to check the requirements for the location you are visiting and fill out any necessary forms and complete any COVID testing necessary prior to your trip. Number 2, take extra medication with you in case you end up needing to stay in the location longer than expected, and make sure to always pack the medication in your carry-on so that if your luggage gets misplaced, you will still have it with you. Number 3, travel protection is more important than ever to cover you should you incur any extra expenses due to complications while you're out of the country. Talk to your travel agent and find a travel insurance policy that will cover you in case something unforeseen happens. Number 4, check on airline schedule changes or cancellations before heading to the airport. Schedules are changing frequently and travel plans are needing to be adjusted due to these changes. Pack your patience when it comes to traveling, and remember that the people working at the airports are not in control of the changes. Use kindness when dealing with these people who are trying to do their job to the best of their ability in these difficult environments. Number 5, have a plan in place in case you should need to be out of the country for longer than expected. We all want to think it won't happen to us, but the reality is it could happen to us. If you have any travel tips that you have found to be helpful and would like to add them, please share them with our viewers by leaving them in the comments below. Without further hesitation, let me get right to the point and tell you what guidelines have changed starting today, December 6th of 2021. All passengers to the United States, regardless of their vaccination status, must be tested the day prior to travel. This is a change from the last order, which allowed vaccinated passengers to be tested within 3 days and unvaccinated passengers to be tested the day prior to travel. In response to this change, it is very important to make sure that the destination you are traveling to is prepared to provide testing the day prior to your return or visit to the United States. Many countries are adjusting their testing procedures to allow for the new changes set forth by the CDC and making it easier for people to find a convenient testing location the day prior to their departure. This video is for informational purposes only, and for complete information regarding testing and traveling guidelines, please visit the CDC website, www.cdc.gov. A link will be provided in the description below. This website has complete details about travel requirements for domestic travel, international travel, and even cruise travel, so make sure to check that out before your next trip. Thank you so much for watching our channel. John and I are so excited that we have reached a major milestone of 100,000 views. We are so thankful to everyone that keeps tuning in week after week, and we are happy to be sharing all of this information with you and hope that you find it helpful. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified when we have new videos coming out week after week. With Caribbean Wayz, we will show you the ways.
Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean Wayz, Caribbean